this diagram of strategic marketing elements. So here's where the 3 phases of marketing come in. So you can see that the red circles everything, right? Red is acquisition. Red is the startup phase. You are always in acquisition phase when you are first starting a business. But again, to keep your pipeline full, you should continually be in acquisition phase to some extent. And then the second phase, after you're in business for a little bit, hopefully a little bit, is retention. And retention, again, is that killer customer service. It's keeping the people who have done business with you continually to do business with you and not your competitors. And then a subsegment of that is reactivation. And reactivation is for people who have gone away and you want to get them back. I used to have a BJ's wholesale club membership, and I got this in the mail just the other day, which is so perfect timing. So on the front it says, unexpire your membership. Okay, it's not really a word, but you know what we mean, right? So they want me to, on this side, restart my membership, okay, because I did not renew. And I'm still not going to, but their effort is good and it works for this class, right? So this is an example of reactivation. In the old days, we used to call it a "We Want You Back" campaign. So sometimes people go away for reasons that have nothing to do with your business or anything that you did wrong. For example, I had a membership at, I love playing racquetball. And I've lived in other places in the country. I've lived in Texas and I've lived in California. And I was always on the racquetball circuit wherever I lived. So when I came back to Connecticut, I joined a racquetball club. And shortly thereafter, I it's embarrassing, but I hurt my knee dancing at a high school reunion. So I just say it's Donna Summer's fault, right? I just say it's all her fault. So I got a little carried away dancing, and I ended up in the emergency room, and boy, was that embarrassing. But so I couldn't play racquetball, obviously, so I stopped going. And they never tried to reactivate me. It was actually toward the end of my membership, but they never tried to reactivate me. So I didn't stop because they did anything wrong. I didn't move. I didn't do anything like that. But I hurt my knee. So sometimes crazy things happen that you can't control. So again, right, a full marketing schedule of activities will include, right, corporate, right? Well, I've spent all those years in corporate America. I had like a $7 million budget. Most of it was for acquisition because of the business model that we were in, some for retention, and then some for reactivation. So people that hadn't done business with us for a while. So if you keep these 3 phases in mind and you do your marketing accordingly, you'll make sure that you're doing the right thing at the right time. Because a lot of times you'll do something that is not, it may be a great marketing technique, for example, email marketing, but email marketing is not for acquisition at all, right? First of all, it won't get through the filters of a big company if you're prospecting via email, because the ISPs, it'll be blocked, right? And all of their software will block it if they don't know who you are and never even try to send an attachment. That'll absolutely not get through. So email is great, and I love email, and it's great for reactivation and it's great for retention, certainly, but it's not good for acquisition. So, again, I got a call from a company who was, they spent a lot of money, and email lists are very expensive, by the way. There's a premium that you pay to get an email as opposed to just buying a list of names and addresses for business. So they were a telecom company, and they bought email lists, spent a lot of money, blew almost their entire budget, and then they did this email, and the next thing you know, they're banned from their email supplier because the list was a purchased list. So you have to be careful. So they can never ever have an account with Constant Contact again. That's bad. So it was used for the wrong purpose. It was used for activation when it should have been used for retention. So, you know, the red phase is the most expensive. That's why I had it made in red. It's the most expensive phase. It's going to cost you a lot more money up front.